Good morning. How are you this morning? I have a guest today. I have Louie with me. He probably won't turn around and see you, but this is Louie. So, what a difference a day makes, right? Right? So, I'm so glad you're here today. Got my coffee in hand. Yesterday, hey Brian, how are you? Hope you're well this morning and you guys are safe and sound over there. What a difference a day makes, right? Yesterday was so stormy from the beginning to the end. I'm sleepy this morning. Louie, please stop. My guest over here, as you can see, is digging in his chair. Louie, could you please stop, honey? I'm on the video. Anyway, I am sleepy this morning. I don't know about you guys, but went to bed last night. As soon as I hit the sack, it started that storming again. The second wave of storms came through. Louie, who is in his little red jacket, trying to hold him tightly, was petrified. He was under my covers. He was shaking and shivering. And anyway, it was a rough night last night, and I'm a little sleepy. So anyway, today looks better, a little cloudy, not raining, and so that's pretty cool outside. So I'm glad you're all here. I hope everyone's safe and sound, and today's a new day. So what we're going to talk about today is, I think I told you all that I was reading a book by a woman named Tasha Silver, and it was a book called Outrageous Openness, talking about just being divinely led by either a greater power, by the universe, by whoever it is that you feel like is your greater power. I think we all look to someone or something or being or source of some sort. And she has another book out called Change Me Prayers. And I've been reading that book also. So interestingly enough, yesterday I was reading, or actually this morning I was reading about it. And what they are is they're little stories at the end. There's a little prayer that goes with that. So the one that was this morning was really about stopping to chasing outcomes. So I don't know about you, but I have been very guilty of this before. So we create a business, we create a program, we create a service of some sort, and then we say, we're taught to create these goals, to reach the goal. So by such and such a date, I'll have so and so, or it'll be doing so and so. What happens though, oftentimes is, I think goals are great. Don't get me wrong. I think they're great. But I think that oftentimes what happens is we start to try to manipulate and create the outcome, and we worry about that. So instead of creating something that is just really to be of service for someone else, we create it and then we try to massage it and manipulate it. And instead of just going about our regular path of how it should be, we take it upon ourselves to be so fully in control. That makes me crazy like I haven't, I'm nervous all the time. I'm anxious. I don't think I'm alone, because we decide that it's not going quite the way we want. Or yesterday we talked about, do you feel like you want to quit? And sometimes I think that when we manipulate the outcome and we become so attached to the outcome, then that's when we feel like we want to quit, because we don't feel like it's going the way we want. Instead of just following the path and taking the steps to get there without wanting the outcome to be exactly how we have it. Because most of the times the outcome is not how we envisioned it exactly. So instead of creating goals that say, by the end of so-and-so, I will have, or I will be, or the business will be in such and such way, you'll have X number of customers, X number of clients, why don't we set those intentions that, by the end of 30 days, I will have reached out every day to X number of people to share my service or to let them know about my business. And honestly, you just need to know that I'm talking to myself as well as I'm talking to you, because I'm in the very same boat. And it's easy to look at the end and say, I need this. And I don't think we should ever do things based out of need. And so if you're truly creating something to serve others or to serve a higher good, then perhaps it's not the outcome, but it's the steps you take to get there. And by constantly staying in motion and moving forward and moving in the direction that you feel led to move in, that the outcome becomes what it is. So when I created Social Sisterhood, I know I talk about this a lot. I talk about it not being easy, that I love it, but that I always feel pressure to fill the events. But really, maybe it's just that the perfect people show up at the perfect time, and the perfect people, the perfect number of people will be there. As long as I advertise it and I put it out there and I invite others, and I do it from a place of service and goodness versus a place of, oh, I've got to create this because it's going to show me in a certain light, or it's going to make money, or whatever that may be, then as long as I move from that place of service, then the perfect people will be there. The ones who need to be will come. With my new business with Rodan and Fields, the perfect women that I can help will show up. The ones that I need to, the ones that need a little bit of extra money, the ones that want to build another business, the ones that want to be more self-confident in their skin, they'll show up. As long as I keep doing what I'm supposed to do, because I'm doing it out of a place of service and wanting to help others. And so that's really the message I wanted to share today, is that let's shift our thinking from that of how the outcome needs to be to, if I follow the goal is to do something every day to grow your business, or to introduce people to your business or your service or whatever that is, rather than the goal at the end being that you have 10 new clients or 15 clients or whatever that may be, or X amount of money or whatever. So I'm going to be right there with you. I'm talking to me as well as to you. And I think we're going to move in that direction. I'm going to move in that direction. And I'd love for you to hold me accountable. I'd love to help hold you accountable. And let's see if we can grow our businesses and grow and help others from, again, that place of service, without having the outcome manipulated by what we have in our ego, in our head, and just follow the path that we're being led to follow and do it from a place of service. So I hope that you can take that away, and it will help you switch your mindset a little bit. It's switching mine. And again, I'm right there with you. So tomorrow morning, 8:30, I'll meet you again right here with a cup of coffee. And I hope that you have a fabulous day. Take care of you. You are the most important person, and you're awesome. And without you and your awesomeness, you can't make changes in this world. So take care of you, and I'll see you in the morning. Thanks again. Bye-bye.